Good morning, guys. Today I just woke up, so give me a bit of a break here for not appearing on camera. You're gonna see my hands as as a portion of me rather than actual me. So hopefully that's okay. I'm just gonna do a very quick one today to share with you what I've started doing. So as you know, I do believe mass famine is heading our way in Canada. So what I would do is encourage anybody right now, whenever you eat something that has a seed that you can harvest, make sure you do that. This is a red pepper that we had last night for dinner. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to just save the seeds, and it's a very easy process. All you need to do is you stick all the seeds off of this and put them in on a paper towel so that they can dry. You want to make sure they are fully dry before you package them, or else you will have some moisture in there and you could have some what's it called? Ugh. See, this is what happens when I do things too early. I can't remember words. Moisissure is the word in French. I'm trying to remember what that is in English. You know when you buy a loaf of bread and it goes bad and there's like those black parts and blue parts on it? That's what I'm trying to make sure you avoid in your seedling packs, in your little seed packs when you package them. So just make sure they dry, and I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments section what the moisissure is in English. And then obviously there's going to be 10 people telling me to learn English. You stupid girl. Okay, so here we go. I've got them all taken off here, and I'm just going to spread them out. And if you do many of them, well, I like using a little paper towel, which you can reuse, by the way, if you're going to do another set of seeds. But what I like to do is I just like to write on here what this is. So it's a red pepper. And once they are, I'm going to leave that to dry over here, but I'm just going to show you a few more that I've done. Once they're dry, I made these little like makeshift envelopes here with just some cardboard paper that my kids use for crafting. And once they're dry, I'm going to put them in here. So you can see here I have tomatoes. I'm not sure if I believe this is going the right way on the screen, but grape tomatoes as well. I also have another yellow sweet pepper that I had. It's a miniature yellow sweet pepper. And I have sugar snap peas. So these are all the things that I've started recently to do, and I'm planning on growing the collection every time I eat. Now, another thing I can recommend you do, because you're going to want to save as much food as possible. So I have here, these are green onions. And what I've done with these green onions, every time I cut them, right around here, you can see right here, I'm going to replant them in here directly in the soil. You can see that the roots are growing underneath. So these have been going for about 3 weeks now, and I've used a few. So you see last night, this is a fresh cut right here. I used that one in my dinner as well as this one. And I'm not sure they're going to keep regrowing. I think there's maybe a 1 or 2 growth cycle on a recycled vegetable like this, but at least it gets you through it. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you just plant them. So I just planted these ones last night, and these ones are all starting to regrow already. It's kind of really cool thing to watch. Anything like that you can do right now, I would highly recommend you learn how to do. Stock up on the seeds, because I don't think there are going to be very many available in a few months. So please make sure whenever you eat, save them. Now, one thing you want to be mindful of, my neighbor was telling me over the fence 6 meters apart the other day that some of the vegetables that we try to replant from the seed stage like this have been modified. They've been genetically modified to grow but not produce any more fruit. I don't know if it's true. Maybe somebody has studied this and knows and can let us know in the comment section, and I'll highlight your comment. I'll pin your comment if that's the case, but I'm not sure if that's true. So I mean, at least if you have seeds and you discover that's what happens, you can toss them out. But if you have nothing, or I guess I would just eat, if it comes to famine, I would plant these and I would actually eat the stalk. I would eat like the leaves. Who knows what we're gonna do when we're real hungry, right? So yeah, just before I finish off, very quickly gonna remind you guys that the path Canada has taken with the COVID-19 lockdown and the Now the gun grab that they've done after the mass shooting in Nova Scotia, which actually the shooting was, the guy killed a bunch of people with fire, so I don't know if the next phase is to ban fire. But what we've learned from that gun grab is Trudeau has unilaterally given himself the power to take away your rights and your property. So you no longer have the right to own certain guns on that list. And my question is always, well, what's coming up next? Be that you are no longer allowed to have medicine in your house, right? That could be one thing they come after. What will it be? So imagine the craziest thing possible that you think they're not going to remove, and that's probably the thing they're going to come and remove next. That's always how I think about it. Having studied Soviet history, this is what happens, and it happens very quickly. So I'm not trying to instill fear in people. I think the government is doing that. So maybe the people who come after me should perhaps look at the government and blame them and not me. All I'm doing is trying to show you tips so that you can prepare. So little bit of seeds here, little bit of replanting here. No harm is done to anybody. I'm actually trying to be positive through this and to make sure that we have enough food. If everybody's saving their seeds, there will be enough seeds for everybody to grow their own food if a famine should come. So there we go, guys. Good luck out there again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully the next time you'll see my actual face because I won't have just woken up. All right, cheers everyone. Have a good day.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind